The Destroyer is the fiercest bewilderbeast I've ever come across. When I found him, he was wild. He would attack and destroy anything he saw, hence the name. It took years of training to get him where he is today. Now step back and feast your eyes on his ferocious strength and obedience. Destroyer, charge!
Oh, did you see that? That was insane. How come you can't do that? You can't just jump up and roar and rah in the sky. Oh, maybe you can, but that was insane. Okay, I'm guessing that's the guy we're meant to be here to talk to. The dragon trainer, the bewilderbeast trainer named Drezel. Is that him? I mean, he seemed to command that bewilderbeast pretty good, and he just smashed through everything. I'm gonna go check what he did. Look at this. These guys were full doors. I don't know what they are. Well, like, I don't know if you'd call them doors, because what kind of person would use a door like that? But they're insane. He just bashed straight through. Look, there he is down the end. Straight through every single one of them. Maybe he's training for like getting into castles or just destroying barricades. That is so cool. You did a good job. Oh, he looks mean. He looks really mean. Okay, I'm kind of worried now. I'm going to back it up in case he thinks I'm some sort of imposter, which I kind of am until I go introduce myself. So maybe I'll go and I'll see if this guy is Drezel. Let's see. He was over here to the left. He's pretty scary. That looks like a humongous bewilderbeast. Okay, we'll check that out in a second. Excuse me. Are you Drezel?
Who is asking?
Well, my name is Tinyturtle, and I am the leader commander of the Myth Nation. You might have heard of it, you might not. But basically, I have got 2 bewilderbeasts that need some training, and I was told you're the guy to see.
You have 2 bewilderbeasts? Untrained?
Well, I suppose you could call them untrained. I mean, they're tamed. They're very gentle. They don't hurt anybody or anything. But yeah, they're not exactly trained.
You're lucky you haven't been killed already. They are very gentle creatures, but when they want to be ferocious, trust me, they can be.
Oh, of course. I saw the Destroyer just bash through all of those doors, and his big roar. That was insane. I want my bewilderbeast to be able to do stuff like that on command. So what do you say? Do you think you could train them? There's 2 of them.
All right, bring them here on the weekend, and I will have them battle ready for you.
Awesome, that is perfect. Okay, thank you so much. I'll go get them. Ooh, we get to bring the bewilderbeasts here. He did say on the weekend, but that's like tomorrow, so I may as well go get them now, and he can get training them. They're gonna learn all sorts of cool things. This place is nuts. I'm gonna have a little look around before we go, because we're not in any rush. I mean, these guys, do they all train bewilderbeasts, or are they all just part of, I don't know, does Drezel have his own, like, army? Look at the size of him. Oh my days, we gotta go see him. We've got to go see him, and I want to see what other training methods and areas they have here too. We can learn a little bit more about what they're learning. Guys, look at the size of these things. What? That's just crazy. Hello up there, big guy. Oh. Am I like... I'm barely... Wow. I would so get smushed. I should be careful. Well, these guys should be trained. I mean, Drezel is the... Let's get up here and have a little look. I could jump down and land on his head. No, I don't want to. I'll get on this wall. I mean, the Destroyer isn't even near as big as these guys. Imagine he decided he wanted to just run through everything. He would go straight through a mountain. That's crazy. He's so big. Oh, I love it. I wonder if my bewilderbeast will get that big at some stage. Like, they have grown, obviously, because of the jungle roots we fed them. Accidentally. I don't know how they got them, but they have grown a bit, which is cool. Okay, let's see. Ooh, look, there's something in there. Look, There's a lot of soldiers around. Maybe it's just to keep the dragons protected, because I could imagine this would be a hotspot for someone to try and steal bewilderbeasts. Like evil people, like the Fire Nation. You know? Wow. This must have been like some sort of ice bewilderbeast training. Shooting the ice spikes. Shooting like these domes with the spikes out of it. That is so cool. Oh, these guys look like the real deal. And they obviously know a lot about these big dragons. Maybe they know more about other dragons too. I mean... Ooh. I just had an idea. I could ask Drizzle if he knows anything about the Deathclaw. Whoa, look at this. Oh, that's awesome. It's just like a little makeshift battleground. Imagine bringing one of those big guys in here. They would just destroy everything. No, nothing would survive. There's no way. Okay, let's go ask him about the Deathclaw. See if he knows anything about it, because if he knows a lot about bewilderbeasts, maybe he knows a lot about a lot of dragons, which could be fun. I mean, these campsites are just full of people, which is pretty cool. And maybe they need a lot of people in case some of the dragons go rogue as well. Maybe they need to like tie them down for a little while, get them ready. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry for interrupting, guys. Drizzle, I just have one more question. Have you ever heard of a Deathclaw?
Deathclaw? I haven't heard that name in years. Why are you asking about the Deathclaw?
Well, I've got this kind of mortal enemy. It's the Fire Nation. The Fire Nation and I do not see eye to eye at all. The Fire Nation apparently have a Deathclaw trapped in a pit that they use to instill fear on people. And I'm kind of worried, seeing as we're kind of at war with them.
If that's true, we are all in big trouble. I once saw a Deathclaw take down 3 of my bewilderbeasts at once. It then turned on me, but something or someone stopped it from attacking. It could have finished me, but it let me live. No! Please! Who's that? I will train your bewilderbeasts to their full extent. I suggest you make a comprehensive defense plan for your nation. I will send some of my commanders with you to evaluate and plan some defense for you. Listen to them. They are well trained in war strategy and how to defend against many different threats.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that probably sounds good, especially if there is a chance that I could be attacked by a Deathclaw. I mean, 3 bewilderbeasts that were trained? That's insane. Okay, well, thank you very, very much. I'll go grab my Night Fury and I'll head back towards my nation if your commanders want to follow me, and we can get working on a bit of defense. You're probably right. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad I met this guy. Guys, we had no idea. The Deathclaw is real, and it is one of the most ferocious dragons ever. Alright, let's go. I gotta go, and I'm gonna have to lead these commanders back with me, so I'll wait for them, and off we go. I'll let them get set up in our nation then, and we can see what they want for us to set up ourselves for security. I mean, these guys are professionals. They'll tell us what we need. And we are back at the Myth Nation. I do want to get a lot more branding around here, and all you guys who ordered your hoodies, I hope you do enjoy them. You of course have your custom hoodies with your name coming to you, or a lot of you have probably already received it, so make sure you hashtag TTDragons on Instagram or anything like that, and I can check them out. I can see all your cool hoodies and all the names you got. But there's our little baby pen. So we have a makeshift baby pen going on down there, but it's time to go down. These commanders have been coming in and they've been setting up, and here they are. Check it out. So we're going to go down and see what they need from us. Okay. Hopefully, this is going to be pretty easy. I don't think it'll be too crazy. But I mean, we do have a big island, and these guys are pretty serious with their jobs. So let's just go and see what they need. Hello, Mr. Commander. How are you doing?
All right, time to get this place secure. Drizzle said we had a tier 8 threat.
What do you mean a tier 8 threat? What exactly is a tier 8 threat?
A tier 8 threat is a dragon attack from a Deathclaw.
And that's only tier 8? I mean, what would a tier 10 be? Or does it go higher than 10?
You don't want to know. Alright, we'll need watchtowers, manned and dragoned.
Okay, that sounds pretty nuts. Maybe I don't want to know. I don't need to think about that right now. Okay, so watchtowers, manned and dragoned. What exactly do you mean by that?
It means we need men and dragons at each tower. Men to communicate back to base that there's an attack, and dragons to defend.
Okay, so a few of you guys are going to be staying here, and I've got plenty of dragons to, not to man the towers, no, to dragon the towers, I suppose. That's kind of how you said it. Alright, so what would you like me to start with?
Okay, so we'll need prototype towers and prototype walls. We'll also need a dragon hospital for any injuries dragons may sustain. Hop to it!
Yes, sir, right away. This kind of feels weird. Oh, okay, never mind. This is my nation and he's like bossing me around, but it is for my own security. Ooh, they have lots of stuff over here. Okay, I don't really have much myself. Wow. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we've got plenty of supplies. I need a prototype dragon watchtower. Now, obviously, that was a quick makeshifty one. We need to make something that'll work for all sizes of dragons. So let's take the quartz as kind of our team here. Maybe some red. Maybe some green. Deep yellow. What else? We got some glass. Some wood. I guess that'll do for now. Let's make a prototype dragon defense tower. This should be interesting. Okay, we're gonna need... We don't need a crafting table. Okay, hang on. How big should it be now? Because it's gonna be up high, I reckon these are. So like up there, up there. Obviously we can flatten off a bit to do it. Maybe so. Let me take one over there. 2. We can move that one. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think 6 of these would be pretty good. That will keep us pretty surrounded. Like, they're all the peaks that I can see. Well, obviously there's more, but that's gonna cover us. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a 10 by 10 maybe? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Something like that. Because I need these to be big enough to sit a storm cutter, like a big storm cutter on top. So this is the base. And if people are going to be up there all the time, we need it to make it comfortable, you know. Now obviously these are the prototypes, so once we get one done, they're going to copy them around. So it's up to me to get the design right to make sure that they put these cool towers all around. Now realistically, is that going to be the bottom? Or is that going to be like the platform? I think that's... let's start with that as the bottom. I think that's what we should do. 2 in, 2 in. Make sure we make this looking good. There we go. That should be nice. Hey, see that for a jump? Parkour skills. I know, it wasn't that good. Okay, so we can bring this up and kind of bring it in, I think. To like a centerpiece up here. With a ladder. And maybe big fires that they can set if there is an alarm. Because they're going to be very high up, you know. We're going to have to be able to see these pretty quick. Maybe a little bit more. Something like that. And then out. Possibly. This should do it. I'm going to need to do a ladder up for the people. I keep forgetting people need to be up in these. He said manned and dragoned. Manned and dragoned. this is kind of what I've come up with now, guys. I've got a few little things of fire. Now, of course, we want the big flames to be burning when we are under attack, so I'll get something set for that. But this is kind of what I was thinking. A little area here for someone to be up here to have a look, and then the dragon goes up on top, of course. Ooh, how am I going to get up there? Ah! Fell. At least if they fall onto that, they won't die. That's good news. There we go. Up on top. Now, even a pretty big dragon, because I'm thinking, like, even if 1 foot's there and 1 foot's there, this should be big enough. Maybe this is like a medium tower. Let me see. It looks pretty cool, though. I think it looks good. I mean, if they were up around the tops of the mountain peaks. But where? Maybe I'll link something to them that can light on fire. Or maybe just these. He can just unlight these. Hey, this could work. So you can go up and you light the beacons if there is trouble. I think that works. Yeah. Okay. So I'll get a big dragon and I'll put him up on top. Maybe a storm cutter. And we'll see how that looks. And then I think I'm going to have to put in like a little seat or something as well. But let's get a dragon and see if he fits. Alright, I think he's looking pretty awesome. Maybe even without the red. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Obviously, just because he's a white dragon. Now, he's not the biggest. We know that. He's only Cloud. He hasn't grown too much. But he's pretty big now compared to what he was. But again, only his feet are still only in the middle bits here. So the ones that are huge will probably fit. Now, I need to put a little seat here so that they can chill out and they can look all the way around. I think that'll be good for the commanders or the guards, whoever is going to be manning these posts. But that looks pretty good. Now we need to do a prototype wall. I mean, I don't see the Fire Nation attacking anytime soon. How would they even know where we are? It's going to take quite a while before they even figure that out. But I suppose it's good to be safer rather than sorry, because if they do arrive at some stage, or anyone arrives, and we're not ready, it will be trouble. Okay, so we need a cool wall design. And I accidentally started doing that, and I already like it. So let's just go with it. Let's just do this, guys. Let's see what it looks like. It's going to have to be quite thick. And I'm thinking the wall is obviously not for up on the mountains, but it's for down in between the canyons, down here. So I think I'll have my bewilderbeasts at the front gates. What do you guys think? You vote. Should I leave my bewilderbeasts at the front gate, one on each side, the big ones, to kind of scare people off when they're coming? So if they honestly will not come up to that gate if they're up to no good. Whereas if they're actually just genuine explorers, they should be okay. I mean, they shouldn't be too worried about it. But you know, if you're a bad guy and you came up to a gate with 2 big bewilderbeasts standing outside it, ready to defend, you would be pretty scared. Okay, so this is pretty cool. What if I had lava going through the wall? So if anyone breaks down the wall, they still have to go through the lava. So here's the basic idea, guys. I'll probably put a little bit of decoration on top, but like I was saying, if we have lava inside the wall, if something tries to bash through the wall, it will hit the lava. How good will that be? So it's like a double protection. They don't even know the lava's there as well. That's the good part. So that is a pretty good prototype. If you ask me, I think I'm pretty happy with that. We've got a tower. Maybe we'll change the red glass. We're not sure. And we've got the start of a wall. That looks pretty cool. So I guess that should probably do it for now. The commander will probably get his soldiers on working on it. Get the towers up around. Get the walls up. And then we'll see what else he wants from us. But hopefully, yeah, I don't see us being attacked anytime soon. Like, I haven't even heard from the Fire Nation, other than the prisoner we caught. But he was just, he was lucky. He was just kind of around the area. It kind of looks like a circus now that I look at it. Like a circus tent. Yeah, we'll change that to all white. And then we'll see what it looks like. But that should keep us secure for now.